Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson wants to remain in Florida permanently. Mama June, from Not to Hot. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June, there's a suggestion in from Not to Hot that Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson would want to remain in Florida. She won't want to leave because she has had such a great time spending time with June Thompson and Gino Doak. On the wet reality show, Lauren Thompson, also known as Pumpkin, will talk extensively about it. Mama June, Alana doesn't want to go. It's not too hot, Mother June. According to recent spoilers for Mama June, from Not to Hot, the Honey Boo Boo is having a great time in Florida. More than a year had passed since she had seen her mother. Gino even makes a special effort to make the teenager feel at home. He has expressed regret for his previous actions. Gino really wants to give it another go. Alana likes having the pool so near to the seashore. She thus seizes the opportunity when Gino recommends that she stay in Florida after Pumpkin departs. Alana Thompson is going to inquire with Lauren Thompson Efford about extending her stay. Mama June, news goes from Not to Hot. Plum Lauren Thompson disappointed with Mama June, not to not. This request will not be well received by Pumpkin. She still has trouble putting her trust in Mama June. She finds it even more difficult to trust Gino. She will therefore find it difficult to let Alana stay in Florida without her. Mama June, from Not to Hot teasers suggest Lauren will make a firm demand that her younger sister accompany her home. Pumpkin has put quite a lot of effort to protect Alana. It will be strictly forbidden to stay with June Thompson and Gino. Family strives to mend their bond. Lauren Thompson wants to improve her relationship with Mama June and Gino, even though she will insist that Alana accompany her home. The excursion to Florida began tensely. However, everyone enjoyed themselves while eating and playing in the sea together. Re-establishing the family's bond started well with the vacation. All of that could alter, nevertheless, if June and Gino contend that Alana ought to remain with them. We hope that Mama June would honor Pumpkin's request and send Alana home with her, as reported by Not to Hot News. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson had always been a spirited and independent young girl, full of life and adventure. As she grew older, her sense of independence only intensified. When the opportunity arose for her to visit her aunt, Dodo, in Florida for an extended summer break, she jumped at the chance. The thought of sunny beaches, endless adventures, and a break from the drama back home was too tempting to resist. Arriving in Florida, Alana was greeted with open arms by Dodo, who had always been a supportive and loving figure in her life. The first few days were a whirlwind of activities, beach outings, shopping trips, and visits to local attractions. Alana quickly fell in love with the vibrant and relaxed atmosphere of the Sunshine State. One evening, as they sat on the porch watching the sunset, Dodo turned to Alana with a smile. "How are you liking Florida so far, sweetie?" Alana's eyes sparkled with excitement. "I love it here, Aunt Dodo. Everything is so different from back home. The weather, the people, the energy. It's all amazing. I feel like I could stay here forever." Dodo chuckled, ruffling Alana's hair. "Well, you know you're always welcome here, but what about your family back home? Have you talked to them about how you're feeling?" Alana's smile faded slightly. She knew she needed to have a conversation with her family, especially with her sister Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, who had been her primary guardian. But the thought of leaving Florida, even temporarily, filled her with dread. "I'll talk to them, Aunt Dodo," Alana said, trying to keep her tone light. "But for now, I just want to enjoy my time here." As the days turned into weeks, Alana's feelings about staying in Florida grew stronger. She loved the sense of freedom and the new friends she had made. However, the longer she stayed, the more she felt the need to address her desire to remain in Florida permanently with her family. One evening, after a fun-filled day at the beach, Alana decided it was time to call Pumpkin. She found a quiet spot on the porch, took a deep breath, and dialed her sister's number. "Hey, Pumpkin," Alana said when Pumpkin answered. "How's everything going back home?" "Hey, Alana. We're doing good. The kids miss you, though. How's Florida treating you?" Pumpkin's voice was warm and familiar, but Alana could sense a hint of concern. "Florida is amazing," Alana replied, her excitement bubbling over. "I love it here, Pumpkin. The beaches, the people, everything. It's like a whole different world." Pumpkin laughed softly. I'm glad you're having a good time, but we miss you here. When are you coming back? Alana hesitated, her heart pounding. Actually, Pumpkin, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want to come back. I want to stay here in Florida for good. There was a moment of silence on the other end of the line. What do you mean you want to stay for good, Alana? Pumpkin asked, her tone serious. You know you can't just up and move like that. We need to talk about this. I know, Pumpkin, but I feel so happy here. I feel like I belong. Can we at least talk about the possibility? Alana pleaded. Pumpkin sighed. Okay, we can talk about it, but you know it's not just up to me. We need to discuss it with Mama and the rest of the family too. This is a big decision, Alana. Thank you, Pumpkin. I know it's a lot to ask, but I really want this, Alana said, relieved that Pumpkin was willing to have the conversation. The next few days were filled with phone calls and video chats between Alana and her family back in Georgia. Pumpkin had kept her word and gathered the family to discuss Alana's desire to stay in Florida. Mama June, who had been working on rebuilding her relationship with her daughters, was particularly concerned. Alana, honey, you know we love you and want what's best for you, Mama June said during one of their video calls. But are you sure about this? Florida is far from home, and we've got a lot going on here. I know, Mama, Alana replied, trying to stay calm. But I feel like I can really thrive here. I've made friends, and Aunt Dodo is here to support me. I just feel like this is where I need to be. Pumpkin nodded in agreement. I get that, Alana, and we want you to be happy. But we also need to think about your education and your future. Have you thought about how you'll handle school and everything else? Yes, I've thought about it, Alana said. Aunt Dodo and I have looked into schools here, and there are some great options. Plus, with technology, I can stay connected with you all no matter where I am. The family continued to discuss the pros and cons of Alana staying in Florida. They talked about her education, her emotional well-being, and the logistics of such a move. While there were valid concerns, Alana's determination and enthusiasm were hard to ignore. In the end, the family agreed to let Alana stay in Florida for the rest of the summer, with the understanding that they would revisit the decision before the new school year started. This compromise gave Alana the chance to prove that she could thrive in Florida while also giving her family peace of mind. With her family's tentative approval, Alana fully embraced her new life in Florida. She enrolled in a local high school and quickly adapted to the new environment. The change of scenery and the opportunity to start fresh gave her a renewed sense of purpose and confidence. Dodo continued to be a pillar of support, helping Alana navigate her new life. They spent weekends exploring the area, visiting theme parks, and enjoying the natural beauty of Florida. Alana's happiness and sense of belonging grew with each passing day. One afternoon, as they lounged by the pool, Dodo turned to Alana with a thoughtful expression. You've really blossomed here, Alana. I'm proud of you for taking this leap. Alana smiled, feeling a warm sense of accomplishment. Thank you, Aunt Dodo. I couldn't have done it without you. You've made me feel at home. Dodo's eyes twinkled with pride. You're a strong and determined young woman, Alana. No matter what happens, always remember that you have the power to shape your own future. As the summer drew to a close, Alana found herself at a crossroads. She knew it was time to have another conversation with her family about her future. She had proven to herself that she could thrive in Florida, but she needed to make sure her family was on board with her decision. With the new school year approaching, Alana arranged a video call with her family to discuss her future. She sat nervously in front of her laptop, waiting for everyone to join the call. Mama June, Pumpkin, and the rest of the family appeared on the screen, their faces filled with anticipation. Hey, everyone, Alana began, taking a deep breath. Thank you for joining this call. I know we agreed to revisit my decision about staying in Florida, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. Mama June leaned forward, her expression serious but supportive. Go ahead, Alana, we're all ears. I had the best summer of my life here, Alana said, her voice steady. I've made amazing friends, I'm doing well in school, and I feel like I belong. Florida feels like home to me now, and I want to stay here for good. Pumpkin nodded, her eyes filled with understanding. We can see how happy you are, Alana. But are you sure this is what you want? It's a big decision.